Good morning, everyone.
We have now moved to the portion of the graduation program where we present special awards. We would like to call on Deacon Samuel Byam to assist with the first three presentations. Our first Batiste Memorial Trophy for English. The recipient for this award is Gabriella Alert. Second award, the Diane Marshall Holden Memorial Award for the Best Mathematics Achiever. This award goes to Angel Augustine. Our third award, the Joan Commijon Memorial Award. This award goes to the achiever who has contributed most to the life of the school. Our awardees are Javel Alexander, Shonica Phillip, Maisha Link, and last but not least, Jamelia Nicholas. Deacon Byam would like to thank you for assisting with these awards. We would now like to call on a member of the governing body of the school, Miss Judy Benoit, to assist with the following awards. The Bernadette Francis Memorial Award. The first, for food, nutrition, and health, goes to Kelowna Noel. The second, for family and resource management, goes to Angel Augustine. The Eunice Steele Memorial Award for Music. The awardee, you would have seen her on stage earlier. This award goes to Kayla Murray. The Jerome McBarnett Memorial Award for Public Speaking. This award goes to G.L. Patterson. I would like to thank you, Ms. Benoit, for assisting with these presentations. Moving along, we'll now call on Archdeacon Michael Marshall, who will present the following awards. The Ruth Rose Award for Literacy. This award goes to Gabrielle Alert. The Clement Francis Award for All-Round Excellence. These achievers, have exemplified the ideals and philosophy of Anglican education. The awardees are Azalea Renaud, and last but not least, Kidiona Barry Charles. Thank you so much, Father Marshall, for presenting these awards. We would now like to call on our dear Miss Mason Francis to assist with presenting the following awards. Ms. Mason Francis will be presenting the G.E. Mason Francis Award for Academic Excellence. This achiever has excelled throughout her entire school career. Before the presentation, Ms. Mason Francis would like to say a few words. Mrs. Mason Francis will present first. The achiever receiving this award today is Angel Augustine.
Age is catching up. And you know I always have to say something. AHS graduates, you are the product of the third oldest secondary school in Grenada, which came into existence in 1911. 1916. The second oldest, the Grenada Boys Secondary School, came in 1885, and the St. Joseph's Convent, St. George's, the first in 1875. Anglican High School family. The fact that you are seated in this auditorium today indicates that you are the family. The graduating class of 2022, you are the most important people here today. And to you I direct my words. And I want your undivided attention. Are you familiar with the words? Why all you old people didn't stay quiet, hush all your mouth, and give young people a chance? I hear it pretty often. Sometimes I am very amused. I am proud to be among all you old people, a proud 82-year-old woman. When I listen to death news, I hear of young people in their 20s, 30s, 40s. Some boys I taught from GBSS, and some girls from Anglican High School. There's no age limit. We old people, CTU, on which you build to make sure you leave a worthwhile legacy for the coming generation. AHS always high standards. I am afraid nowadays I see these standards fast disappearing. My award is for the student who exemplifies excellence in everything. From the time you enter the Anglican High School till you leave, you are expected to achieve certain things. This student must also exhibit excellence in her conduct, her deportment, and her general behavior. Her academic achievements are second to these. As is usual, I would like to make a special appeal to this graduating class. The emphasis on this era seems to be the number of subjects you offer for CSEC. The more I implore you to achieve real success in your lives, you have to add some more ingredients. You must learn to be humble and not arrogant and boisterous. Pay attention to your speech, your deportment, your manners. Be well-mannered, respectful, and courteous. Be kind, loving, and lovable. Remember, if you are thinking of two careers in particular, anything to do with medicine or education, you have to make a lot of self-sacrifice. And you are dealing with people's lives. You make them live, you give them life, or you kill them. You must possess leadership qualities. You must be a woman of substance and woman of quality. A leader is always the servant of the people. He or she leads, but they are the servants of the people. In chapter 6 of the book of Micah, verse 68, we are told, what does the Lord require of you? And the answer, to do justice, to love kindness, and to walk humbly with your God. Young ladies, as I move out of this world, I welcome you. The world is in your hands.
Oh, yes.
God bless you all.
Oh, yes.
Mrs. Mason Francis will also assist with the Madeleine Batiste Award for Excellence in Social Sciences. This award goes to Ayana Maureen. Thank you so much, Mrs. Mason Francis. We would now like to call on our keynote speaker, Ms. Roselle Grant, to deliver the following awards. This award is for the students who would have performed outstandingly in pure sciences. The awardees are Naomi Hosford, also receiving this award, Jelani Lashington. Thank Thank you so much, Ms. Grant. We will now call on our beloved Ms. Kim Paris, our principal, to present the following award. The Principal's Award for Diligence in Spite of Daunting Circumstances goes to Maisha Link. Ashanti St. Bernard. Oksana Aline. Javel Alexander. Jolene Gill. Sherry Bowen. Amanda Jeremiah. Joseph. Thank you so much, Ms. Paris. And we now call on one of our favorites, Mr. Dominic Jeremiah, to assist with the... I'm so sorry. I made a mistake. We would now call on Mr. Dominic Jeremiah. He is the president of the Principals Association, to assist with the following awards. But yes, Mr. Gaspard, you're one of our favorites. The award for the third place at the 2022 CSEC examinations goes to Winade Garway. Before moving on, we would like to call on the driver of PAG 965 to relocate, please. PAG 965. The award for the second place at the 2022 CSEC examinations goes to Angel Augustine. And the award for first place at the 2022 CSEC examinations goes to Kelowna Noah. Thank you so much, Mr. Dominic Jeremiah. Now we will call on Mr. Dominic Asper to present the award. Mr. Gasper will be presenting the Sir Paul School Memorial Trophy, which is an award for the most outstanding house in all areas. We would like to call on Ms. Bernal Chison, a member of the Galway House, who is the recipient of this award. And we would now like to call... Okay, so we would like to thank Mr. Gasper for assisting with this presentation. Okay, so we would like to thank Mr. Gasper for assisting with this award. And we would now call on one of our graduates, Sherry Bowen, who wishes to make a special presentation. Sherry Bowen will no longer be making that special presentation. So we will now move on to Mr.
Thank you very much, Ms. Halaga. And you've been saying thanks all morning, so I'd like to thank you for being here and presenting our special awards. And I'd like to invite back to the podium my co-star for this segment. Let's put our hands together. Welcome, Ms. Smith. First, I was a bit nervous standing next to Ms. Smith. Then I remembered, I will hold it down. I remember that I'm at the Anglican high school and I'm surrounded by beautiful women every day. We'll now be distributing our graduation certificates. It's an honor to stand before this graduating class. And I can attest, on behalf of myself and Mr. Gaspard, these are our last students. The girls sitting in front of us now, they were my last Form 3s and his last Form 4s. So please join us as we celebrate the following students. Miss Leah Braveboy. This is 2 years in a row. I think I'm going to be fired from this job now. Once again, I have forgotten to call the person to give the award. Emotions would do that to you. Please welcome our school's manager, Archdeacon Michael Marshall, who will be distributing our certificates. And now, let's celebrate Leah Braveboy.
Next, we celebrate Miss Jalen Jones, and she will be receiving the following awards: the Dominic Gaspard Award for 10 CSEC, the Louis Alexis Artbury Award for the Most Outstanding Achiever in Tennis, the Kamoy Edwards Award for Excellence in French, the Dr. Alexis Award for Modern Languages, the Grace Norville Award for French Orals, the Serona Abraham Award for French, the Rachel Lewis Award for Spanish, the Spirit of the AHS Award, and the Most Outstanding for Service to School.
Next, we celebrate Shona Reed.
Next, we celebrate Star Business.
We celebrate Angel Augustine. Angel will be receiving the Family Compton Award for Exemplary School Ethos, the Collett Francis Award for Literacy and Numeracy, the Knoxville Charles Award for Most Outstanding Achiever in Information Award for Textiles, Clothing and Fashion, the Grace Norville Award for French Awards, the Serona Abraham Award for French, the Fiona de Ravenay Award for Excellence in History, the Spirit of the AHS Award, the Jason Douglas Award for Excellence in Physics, the Marsha McDonald Award for Most Outstanding Performance.
Next, we celebrate Zaina Batiste. She will be receiving the Spirit of the AHS Award.
We next celebrate my favorite drama student, Iana St. Bernard.
celebrate Candy Jolly Marie.
Next up, also receiving the award for Spirit of the HS, Nadia Marie Herring.
We celebrate Mozan Moses, who is receiving the Valgalassi Award for all-round improvement, the award for most academically improved, and the Life of the House Award from Progressive.
Next up, we celebrate Natalia Honda.
We celebrate Trishelle Wallace, receiving the award for most academically improved.
Next up, let's celebrate with Ashel Richards. Ashel will also be receiving the Spirit of the HS Award.
Also receiving the Spirit of the HS Award, Kanaya Montgomery.
Let's celebrate with Francis Peters Howard. Francis will be receiving the Fiona de Ravalier Award for Excellence in History, as well as the Spirit of the HS Award.
Receiving the Spirit of the HS Award, Kiara Pitt.
Next up, join me in welcoming Miss Novia Lyons. Miss Lyons will also receive the Camille Tompkin Award for Exemplary School Ethos, the Edriel Helliger Award for Textile, Clothing and Fashion, the Grace Norville Award for French Chorals, Spirit of the EHS Award, and the Marsha McDonald Award for Most Outstanding Performance in Family and Resource Management.
Next, we celebrate Tasia Day.
Join me in welcoming Miss J.L. Patterson. J.L. will also be receiving the Fiona de Ravadier Award for 4th place at CSEC, Camille Tompkin Award for Exemplary School Ethos, the Dr. Alyssa Peters Award for all passes in sciences, the Lena Lassie Award for Most Outstanding Ranger, the Grace Norval Award for French Orals, the Sorona Abraham Award for French, the Health Link Award for Fortitude in Sports, the Life of the House Award for Galway House, the Spirit of the AHS Award, and the Nerissa Celestine James Award.
Next, we celebrate Shania Felix Charles.
Let's now celebrate with Christy Penny. Christy will also be receiving the award for Most Academically Improved.
Next, we celebrate Azalea Reynolds.
We also celebrate with Kimberly Smith Evelyn. Also with Miss Jelani Lashington. Jelani will also be receiving the Fiona de Ravalier Award for 4th place, CSEC 2022, and the Dr. Alyssa Peters Award for passes in all sciences.
Next, we celebrate Mia Matthews. She will be receiving the following awards: the Janelle Vivek Harbin Award for 8th in CSEC Examination 2022, the Sebi Greenwich Award for Food and Nutrition, and the Spirit of the AHS Award.
Next up, let's welcome Malika Marasho.
Next, we celebrate Lanasha Woodruff. She will be receiving the Shade John Award for Dedicated Assistance, the Health Link Award for Fortitude in Sports, and the Most Outstanding for Service to School.
Let's now celebrate Ms. Javel Alexander. Javel will also receive the Kareem James Award for Most Outstanding in Sports and the Life of the House Award for Bigger House.
Next, we celebrate Toria Mitchell.
Next up, we celebrate with Kashida Richards. Kashida will also receive the Most Outstanding Award for Service to School.
Next, we celebrate Tashana Clark. She will be receiving the Gloria Lambert Award for the Most Outstanding Achiever in Netball and the Most Outstanding for Service to School Award.
Next up, we celebrate Kayla Murray. Kayla will also be receiving the Shanika Street Award for Technical Drawing, the Grace Novel Award for French Orals, the Sarona Abraham Award.
Next, we celebrate Kalana Noel. She will be receiving the Camille Tompkin Award for Exemplary School Ethos, the Judy Geography, the Grace Norville Award for French Orals, the Fiona de Rabner Award for Excellence in History, the Spirit of EHS Award, the Chanel Fleming Award for Most Outstanding Business Studies Student, and the Decima Blake Thomas Awards for First Place for Principles of Accounts for CSEC.
Before we continue, if they drive up PAU 162, they need your vehicle removed immediately. PAU 162. We continue our celebrations. We'll celebrate with Ms. Shakira Roberts. Shakira will also receive the Spirit of EHS Award.
Next, we celebrate Lehana Drakes. She will be receiving the awards, the following awards. The Sade John Award for Dedicated Assistance, the Helena Lewis Award for the Most Outstanding Achiever in Basketball, the award for the Most Academically Improved, and the Most Outstanding for Service to School Award.
Next up, we celebrate Deandra Ventu.
Next, we celebrate Krista Jeremiah.
as our Archdeacon exits, we'd like to invite our District Education Officer, Mrs. Colleen Eva Marshall, to assist us with the next few certificates. Our celebrations continue. Ladies and gentlemen, join us in celebrating Rohana Ali.
Celebrate Amanda Jeremiah.
We also celebrate Monique Thomas.
We celebrate Alicia Roberts, who will be receiving the Spirit of the Ages Award.
We also celebrate Kiana Greenwich.
We celebrate Annabelle Bowen, who will be receiving the award for most academically improved.
Next, we celebrate with Azel Simon. Azel will also receive the Edriel Hellinger Award for Textile Clothing and Fashion, the Health Link Award for Fortitude and Sports, the Life of the House Award for Walton House, and the Spirit of the AHS Award.
Next, we celebrate Nikela Gittins Garcia.
Our celebrations continue with Anika Matthew. She will also be receiving the Marsha McDonald Award for Most Outstanding Performance in Family and Resource Management. Let's celebrate Kenya John. Kenya will also be receiving the Spirit of the AHS Award.
We celebrate Alana Thomas. We also celebrate Deandra Dahl.
Let's continue our celebrations. We celebrate Maikida Keto. celebrate Daniel Matthews. Daniel will also be receiving the Spirit of the Ages Award.
We celebrate Kayla Hassan.
Let's celebrate Gideona Barry Charles. She will also be receiving the Edward Helliger Award for Text. Camille Tompkins Award for Exemplary School Ethos and the Spirit of the AHS Award.
We celebrate Krista Thorne. Krista Thorne.
Let's celebrate Maisha Link. Maisha will also be receiving the Justine Lewis Award for 6th place at CSEC, the Camille Tompkins Award, the Melissa Peters Award for passes in all sciences, the Grace Nobel Award for French orals, the Health Link Award for Fortitude and Sports, the Spirit of the AHS Award, and the Nerissa Celestine James Award.
We celebrate Rihanna Douglas.
Next up, we celebrate Gabriella Gill. Gabriella will also receive the award for most academically improved.
We celebrate Ayana Moraine, who will be receiving the Spirit of the AHS Award and the Nerissa Celestine James Award.
Next up, we celebrate Javern Kador.
Next, we celebrate Adiva Gilbert. We celebrate Desiree Patrick. Next, we celebrate Brianna Francis.
Let's also celebrate Miss Anik Isaac. Anik will also be receiving the Risa Williams Award for 8th place at CSEC, the Dr. Alexis Award for Modern Languages, the Fiona de Ravinier Award for Excellence in History, and the Spirit of the AHS Award. Next up, we'll celebrate the Kayla Latouche.
Next, we celebrate Elizabeth Teese. We celebrate Zaria Hippolyte.
Next up, we celebrate Angel Andrew.
We celebrate Akima Modeste Telescope.
Next up, Lashona Phillip. Let's celebrate Kenasha Lewis. Kenasha Award.
Next, we celebrate Winnie Garway. She will be receiving the following awards: the Camille Tompkin Award for Exemplary School Ethos, the Cassandra Alexis Williams Award for Top Performance in Textiles, Clothing, and Fashion at CSEC Examinations, the Edriel Heliga Award for Textile, Clothing, and Fashion, the Lena Lalsi Award for Most Outstanding Guide, the Dr. Oyeronke Alexis Award for Modern Languages, the Grace Norville Award for French Orals, the HealthLink Award for Fortitude, the House Award for Garway's House, and the Spirit of the AHS Award.
Let's welcome Carice Thomas. Carice will also receive the award for Most Academically Improved.
We celebrate Tanika Thomas. We want to thank Ms. Asher, and we would like to welcome the president of the PTA, Mr. Monty Greenwich, to present the following certificates. We celebrate Kartisha Alexis. We celebrate Burnell Chaitin.
Ladies and gentlemen, we celebrate Ebony. So pause that celebration for just one moment. And now we'll celebrate. Ebony will also receive the Marshall McDonald Award for Most Outstanding Performance in Family and Resource Management. We'll also celebrate Rianne Antoine Dial. Rianne will also be receiving the Dr. Lessa Peters Award for passes in all styles.
We celebrate Oksana Aline. She will be receiving the award for Most Academically Improved.
Now let's celebrate Jolene Gill.
We celebrate Celine Regis, who will be receiving the award for the Most Academically Improved.
Let's put our hands together as we celebrate Maria Schroffman.
We celebrate Samika Miller.
Let's also celebrate Tamisha McKenzie.
We celebrate Gabriella Warren.
Let's celebrate Abby Williams.
We celebrate Brianne Sylvester, who will be receiving the award for the Most Academically Improved.
We may need tissues for this next name. Let's celebrate Brianna Jeffrey.
We celebrate Naraya Victor. We celebrate Heidi Greenwich.
As the celebrations continue.
We celebrate Jamelia Nicholas, who will be receiving the following awards. The Linda Victor Award for the Most Outstanding Achiever in Field Events, the Health Link Award for Fortitude in Sports, the Kieran James Award for Most Outstanding in Sports, the Life of the House Award from Walton's House, and the Spirit of the AHS Award.
Naomi Hosford. Naomi will be receiving the Hazel Jeremiah Award for 7th place at CSEC, the Dr. Alyssa Peters Award for passes in all sciences, the Spirit of the AHS Award, and the Decimal Blake Thomas Award for 2nd place in Principles of Accounts at CSEC.
We celebrate Napana Neptune. We celebrate Shamika Stafford.
Let's celebrate Gabrielle Alert. Gabrielle will be receiving the Antoinette Lewis Award for 10th place at CSEC. Camille Thompson, Spirit of the AHS Award.
We celebrate Kayla Frederick.
We now celebrate Akea McLeod.
We celebrate Rayanne Worm, who will be receiving the Spirit of the AHS Award.
Celebrate Sherry Gold, receiving the Life of the House Award for Bedford House and the Spirit of the AHS Award.
We celebrate Dania Dells. We celebrate Nia Antoine.
Gilbert. We also celebrate Ruana Williams. Ruana will also receive the Decimal Blake Thomas Award for 3rd place at Principles of Accounts CSEC.
We celebrate Kamaya Moraine, who will be receiving the Spirit of the AHS Award.
We now celebrate Vernique Lewis. Vernique will also be receiving the Most Outstanding Service to the School Award.
We celebrate Shamira Mitchell Richard, who will be receiving the Marsha McDonald Award for Most Outstanding Performance in Family and Resource Management.
celebrate Tiana Marshall. Tiana will also receive the Semi Greenwich Award for Food and Nutrition.
We celebrate Kelshana Joseph.
Celebrate Alicia Paul. She will also be receiving the Dr. Alyssa Peters Award for passes in all sciences in the spirit of the age.
We celebrate Janissa Frank.
Last, certainly not least, let's celebrate Jordan Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for the graduating class of 2022. We thank Mr. Greenwich for his service. And before we leave, the driver of PE23, PE23, we need you to remove your vehicle. No. Final bit of business before we head out. The Alliance Francaise is gracious enough to donate a special award for French. So the following ladies, if you look into your bags, you'll see a gift from the Alliance Francaise. Notify you who you are. Jalen Jones, Angel Augustine, J.L. Patterson, Ayla Marie, Renee Darwin, Kelowna Noel, and Anik Isaac. Each of these receiving a special award for French from the Alliance Francaise. Thank you very much. Congratulations once again.
Thank you, Mr. John, Ms. Helga, and Ms. Smith. We now invite Jelani Lashington to share with us a poem followed by Jalen Jones in song.
The title of this poem is Always Be. Always be. Always. Be understanding to your enemies. Be loyal to your friends. Be strong enough to face the world each day. Be weak enough to know you cannot do everything alone. Always. Be generous to those who need your help. Be fungal with that you need yourself. Be wise enough to know that you do not know everything. Be smart enough to continue learning. Always. Be willing to share your joys. Be willing to share the sorrows of others. Be a leader when you see a path others have missed. Be a follower when you are shrouded by the mist of uncertainty. Always be first to congratulate an opponent who succeeds. Be last to criticize a colleague who fails. Be sure where your next step will fall so you will not tumble. Be sure of your final destination along the way. Above all, always be yourself.
Je prie pour que mes yeux voient les couleurs de Dieu. Par Jésus mon sauveur, à tes genoux je prie. Trouver sa lumière, ton cœur, quand l'étoile de la nuit aura je souris. Entends ma prière comme un cœur donne à tes enfants un nouveau pain et une douce mélodie. Et même si l'homme vit dans un monde à l'envers, malgré la peur et tous les doutes d'hier, plus de souffrance, de misère, je t'aime, supplie, oh mon Dieu, entends ma prière. Pour un nouveau de pain, pour un regard, pour un nouveau de pain, 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 pour un nou sky.
the girls of the AHS never cease to amaze us. We are all participating in the relay of life. The question is, who are you passing the baton to? And I repeat, we are all participating in the relay of life. The question is, who are you passing the baton to? Maisha Link, our past head prefect, would now deliver her address. Help us welcome Maisha.
Good afternoon to all. Achieving success through perseverance, progressively bettering our best. Perseverance is the key to success. Constantly make effort to achieve it, because quite often it's the last key in the bunch that opens the lock. Therefore, keep going, carry on, endure, be persistent, stand firm, hold fast, pursue your goals, be determined, be resolved, never give up. Achieve success through perseverance, progressively bettering our best. Today, our emotions are like a kaleidoscope of colors as we reflect on the theme for the graduating class of 2022. We embarked this journey on the voyage on board our most faithful and well-crafted educational vessel, the prestigious Anglican High School. A great ship that has brought generations of women safely to their desired haven. It has weathered countless storms and been captained by some of the most devoted, stalwart educators. At the onset of our journey, we set out to sail expecting a tranquil and carefree trip. Yet, we were disrupted by treacherous waves. Some we saw and were able to divert, but others were monstrous and battered us without warning. Thankfully, our captain and crew were heroes and heroines in their own rights. They prevented many from walking the plank. And when one of our crew fell overboard, they were there to their rescue. Our ship could not have reached its destination successfully without our valuable crew. Almighty Jehovah, our principal, teachers, parents, family, friends, and peers. Thank you for your unwavering love, devotion, and support. To our captain, our beloved principal, thank you for always believing in us. Your inspirational speeches at the dawn of each new week energized us and gave us the fortitude to overcome our many challenges. To our teachers, thank you for your selfless commitment to helping us better our best. Primarily those who made the sacrifice to host day and night camps to ensure we were well equipped to complete our CXCs. Special recognition to Mr. Douglas. Despite transitioning from the Anglican High School, were not left stranded. You selflessly hosted Zoom tutorings on Sundays. Our parents and relatives, you deserve a standing ovation. May I please invite the graduates to stand and give a round of applause to their parents? support you provide to us, your daughters and your wards. An opportunity to obtain an education is like bestowing onto us a treasure chest of precious gems. To my peers, whom I have the honor of referring to as graduates, I salute you for your tenacity and thank you for your support, long-lasting friendships, fun times we shared, and fun times we shared from Form 1 to Form 5. As we exit the physical walls of the AHS, I charge all students, particularly the Form 5s, to study hard, have a balanced schedule. Remember, though things may seem difficult, don't give up, because the closer you are to your goals, the harder it can feel to carry on. But persevere, for you will undoubtedly better your best. To the newly appointed head girl, Shonlin, there is a quote that says, "Success is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, and most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do." This role isn't going to be easy, but must I remind you that difficulty does not mean impossibility. Despite our 3 years setback of COVID-19, we were still able to achieve success as we overcame the pirates that attempted to plunder and loot us. We have proven success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. To the graduates, I say in the words of Dr. Martin Luther King, now let us begin. Now let us rededicate ourselves to the long and bitter but beautiful struggle for a new world. To each graduate, this new world looks vastly different. So I implore you today, look from the decks of this great ship. Ahead lies land for you to discover and conquer. May Jehovah bless us all.
Thank you, Maisha. The Anglican High School family wishes you the very best in all your goals, and we say thank you for your dedicated service. It is with pleasure that I invite the graduating class of 2022 to share with us in song for one of their last times as a group. This year, the class will be singing "A Million Dreams" by The Greatest Showman.
Close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one. Dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. The special things I combine, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. Lost our mind. Crazy design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world can be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, to say that you bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me. A million dreams, a million dreams. A vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Thank you, ladies. As one great leader leaves, another one must take her place. It is our honor to present to you our head prefect of the Anglican High School, Sean Lynn Nicholas.
Good evening, everyone. Today, I begin my speech with an excerpt from a song by the McLean sisters titled Rise. Ever lift your head up to the sky and find yourself asking why? Never see them that's why. With the hardships of life, if it is where my heart is, let energy replace my doubts. Won't let my trials get the best of me. I'm marching forward to my destiny. I am beyond grateful and honored to have been given this prestige opportunity to stand before you all as the 2022 head girl. Speak to you today based on the theme, achieve progressively bettering our best. When held stagnant by a wall around it, do you give up at the start? Do you await think of possible solutions to go around it? Various walls and blockades may build up in your life's journey, but their walls is what will allow you to be victors and captains of them and future generations. As you continue to persevere and showcase your talents, let a woodpecker be figuratively synonymous to aspiring the goals you have made for yourself. The spirit animal that will persistently steer your life and those that surrounds you. We cannot conquer blockades on graduates. In the words of Roy T. Bennett, your hardest times often lead to the greatest moments of your life. Keep going. Tough situations build strong people in the end. Be also directed by the words of our Father, God, and I quote, "It's all joy when you fall into various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces patience." From the book of James chapter 1 and verses 2 to 3. Be confident also that Yahweh as Father, there is no blockade that can be dissembled. Have courage, fervor, and conclude that no blockade can subject you. Today, it is with cheerful pride I congratulate the class of 2022. Your hard work and commitment, despite challenges, has yielded you great results. We are here to honor your success. You are present today to gain the great fruits in which you harvested. Today, I would also like to express my gratitude to Maisha, our outgoing head girl, for executing her duties with diligence and bravery. As head prefect, you never strayed away from your duties, but stayed headstrong, ensuring that the prefect body was always functional. You taught us that your strength is truly admirable, and your intelligence really sets a mark. Congratulations on a job well executed. On behalf of the prefect body and myself, we promise to continue the always high standards of the school. Graduates, all at the AHS, there is an unspoken sisterhood that we must continue onwards as active members for the rest of our life. Though you may physically depart from the AHS building, I ask you to show forth love, support, prayers, and acknowledgements to the principal and staff of the school for nurturing you for the new road ahead. Thank you to the teachers for being mentors, stewards at the Anglican High School. Your achievements today are what efforts put forward. As you pursue your future academic endeavors, let our school's motto resound in your spirits and minds. Factor non-verbal, deeds, not words. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean. Your task is great, but your abilities are greater. We are certain that you will positively influence the legacy of the AHS as you leave. As we remember the days that are gone, we invite our graduates to stand and sing the hymn on leaving school, after which they will remain standing. Ladies, just as you are, take your right hand and hold your tassel. It is my profound pleasure to invite you, the achievers of the graduating class of 2022, to turn your tassels as you transition from graduates to graduates of the Anglican High School. Achieve success, persevere, and progressively better your best. Turn your tassels. And welcome to the past pupils of the Anglican High School. And as we prepare to bring the curtains down on our 2022 graduation and award ceremony, I now invite Angel Augustine to express gratitude.
Thank you is the best prayer that anyone could say. I say that one a lot. Thank you expresses extreme gratitude, humility, understanding. Alice Walker. A pleasant good afternoon to our most valued guests, management committee, worthy teachers, parents, well-wishers, media representatives, my dear friends, and everyone gathered here. It is my privilege to propose this vote of thanks speech and acknowledge the contribution of those who worked extremely hard to make this celebration happen. I, Angel Augustine, on behalf of the Anglican High and the entire fraternity of this institution, first and foremost would like to begin by giving glory to the Almighty God for allowing today's graduation to be a resounding success. As Ephesians 5 verses 20 states, giving thanks always and for everything to God the Father in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. With his blessings and grace, we made this event what it was. On behalf of my school, I extend a hearty vote of thanks to our chief guest, Ms. Roselle Grant, who spared time from her busy schedule to grace the occasion. Today, we had an opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this will surely be going to encourage us in our future events. Enlightened us, our minds, and have shown us a new path. Mr. Vito, and family, and the staff of the Trade Center, thank you. I am immensely thankful to Mrs. Shamika Street for her efforts towards anchoring today. I also extend thanks to all the staff members for their enormous cooperation in the organization of this event. My gratitude to the Venerable Michael Marshall for the opening prayer, the distribution of certificates and benediction, Ms. Judy Benoit, Deacon Samuel Byam, Mrs. Glenda Mason Francis, OBE, Mr. Dominic Steele, Mac Burnett, and Francis families for the distribution of awards, Mrs. Caroline Avon Marshall and Mr. Monty Greenwich for the distribution of certificates, past teachers, pupils, and friends of the Anglican High School who are present, those viewing online, and all who contributed to the purchase of trophies and awards. An event like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels started rolling months ago. It required proper planning and a bird's eye for details. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very proactive and dedicated staff of this institution. I am short for words for their involvement and their willingness to take on the completion of tasks beyond their comfort zone. A special mention to our respected principal, Ms. Paris, for being the catalyst that stimulated us to do our best and stand as pillars of strength. With a deep sense of appreciation, we thank our loving teachers for their untiring efforts. I also want to thank the people who worked behind the scenes to make this event happen. The technical arrangement team, and all the musicians, including Mr. Cordell Harley for his assistance with steel pan practice. Our sincere gratitude goes to all parents and well-wishers for your rock-solid support system and encouragement. With your support, we were able to achieve excellence. Thank you so much for attending this event. Last but not least, a big thank you to each one of you, our distinguished guests, who made this day memorable to all of us. On behalf of my school, allow me to thank all the students. Without us, today would not be possible. Starting is easy, finishing is hard. We have completed this chapter of our lives. Congratulations, my fellow graduates of the class of 2022. We did it.
Thank you, Angel. I now invite our graduates, staff, students, and past pupils in the audience to stand and join in the singing of the school hymn. This can be found on page 6 of your booklet, following which the Archdeacon would give the benediction. Sorry, saying the driver PAG 444. You're required to move your vehicle, please. PAG 444. 2, 3.
It will be very important to say to you that as of January 2023, the religious instruction periods, they all will be filled once more by the visiting denominations and of course led by us as Anglicans. We had that break period. We've had the inconsistent moments in the past 2 years in particular, but we have met as a team and really just acknowledge our instructions will be in full swing again, beginning the new term. Thanks be to God for that very important element in the development of young minds. And to my dear graduates, may God's blessing follow you all as you find your journeys to travel. May you walk safely along the pathways of your dreams. May his gentle hands guide you. May his gentle hands soothe you at times when there are difficulties. May you hold his hands and walk. May his gentle hands guide your decisions you will make and the passions that you follow. May your hearts and lives always reflect his love and truth. And may hope be a light within you that you carry into each new day. The blessing of God Almighty, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit rest and remain with you always. God bless you.
So the audience can sit and the girls will remain standing. Class of 2022, when you leave this place, do not forget the reason for which you came. To all our guests, thank you for coming. Get home safe. Happy holidays and best wishes for a bright and prosperous new year. We will now witness the session of the graduates.
Like a ticket type decision as it's good for